Hey everyone, Dan Central here, and today I thought I would have a go at doing some Philips CDI games. It's just something I've been thinking about over the past few weeks that would probably be quite good to do a few because it does have, although a lot of people slate it, it does have some actual good games in my opinion. So I thought I'd do a few and see what you guys think. Now I've got a CDI 210 model, unless it's pronounced 210, I'm not sure, but it's 210. And I've also got as a spare a Philips model 205, which is always good to have a spare, so if this breaks down I've got the other one. And I'm going to be doing a selection of games over this CDI series, I think I'll call it. So, without further ado, let's try Burn Cycle. Now, Burn Cycle is an absolutely amazing game and was released in 1994 by Philips Interactive Media. I've also got it on the Mac and PC, but it doesn't work. So that's a bit of a waste, and to prove to you that there's two different ones. There we go. Now they look the same. I'm not very good at holding this up, but one's for CDI, one's for PC and Mac, but the PC and Mac version doesn't actually work after all that, so I've never been able to play it. But we've got the CDI version, so we'll go with that. Now there are a lot of CDI playthroughs on the Half Blind Gamers channel as well, but I just wanted to do a few myself just because I love the CDI. It's a great console. There were quite a lot of fouled games on it where the controls were just hideous and the gameplay and the graphics were just horrible, but there are also on the flip side some games that were actually really good. Burn Cycle being one of them. Now this is an absolutely amazing FMV sequence, but as we've seen with Heart of Darkness on the PS1, they can go on for a while, some of them on some games, and therefore they stop a lot of gameplay being shown in the time that we've got. So I'm going to skip this, if I can, yeah. Okay, so what we do to start with is we grab this little walkie-talkie thing, and we put it in our little sort of inventory at the bottom of the screen. And that guy's called Soul Cutter, and basically he's got a virus in his head that will detonate in 2 hours, and he has to try and basically stop it from exploding, and he's only got 2 hours in which to do it. Basically the virus is called Burn Cycle and it's eating his brain from the inside out, and we basically have to deactivate the virus by using his brain, basically. So, let's go through. Now the first part of the game is to basically shoot everything that comes at you. Now I'm just reading the back of the case here. It says Burn Cycle features state-of-the-art, fully digitised live-action sequences. And I'll start that again because I was distracted. Let me just go around the corner. So yeah, Burn Cycle features state-of-the-art, fully digitised live-action sequences, magically surreal 3D environments and interactive gameplay of mind-blowing speed and sophistication. There we go. Basically, this woman that keeps talking to Soul Cutter is called Chris, and at the moment she's by their spaceship, and she's waiting for Cutter to come over to her so they can get away in the spaceship. So she's basically just waiting for him at the moment. I'm coming. Now this is actually a good sequence here. It's not very long. Basically, as I've already said, Chris has been waiting for Soul Cutter to come over to her, but in the end, as you'll see now, it ends quite badly. Here we go.
Come on, Cutter! Run! Come on, faster! Faster, Cutter! Come on, run! Please, come on, run!
So there we go, Chris has now been killed. So anyway, we have to explode this gate thing that we're looking at the moment. So what we're going to do is we're going to arm our kind of bomb thing, put it for about 10 seconds. That should be enough time. And all we do is we grab it out of our inventory, stick it on the actual thing itself, and just get away from it so that when it explodes we're not in the way. So now we can obviously go through, and there's Chris lying dead on the floor, but we still need to get away, and she's got all the key and everything to the spaceship. So we open up her jacket, and we're going to take out the credit card and the key to the spaceship. It's not very nice, is it? She gets killed and we steal her credit card and the key to her transport, so oh well, as you do. So now what I need to do is stick the key in. Now I'm just going to have enough time just to do the bit where the spaceship takes off, so if I'm really quick about this I can do this. Now all we need to do is set the coordinates as to where we want to go, and there's a few places on this map where we can go. You have to find green boxes like this, and when it flashes that's setting where you're going. But we don't want to go there yet because that's just not where we need to go. So we have to go down and find another one, which is here.
The city was a cold place, but it was here where the money was, and that was all that counted.
So we don't want to go to the bunker first, we want to go to the city because we need to get credits, because on our credit card we haven't really got a lot, so we need to put some more on there. And all we need to do now is turn the power on. I have to skip that. Make sure the system's working fine. And then take off. Now this, as a lot of you that have played Burn Cycle would know, can be really tricky to start with. Basically you've got white spiky balls flying at you and you just have to shoot them, and it can get really tricky, so the idea is to really try and shoot them before they actually get even bigger. So the minute you see them, you really have to, and sometimes it's always good to shoot just next to them, so it's not always ideal to have your red cursor on the actual bombs, spike things themselves. So sometimes if you put the cursor next to it and shoot, rather than actually on it, it helps. But I have to say, when I first played this game, it took me hours to do this bit. So just put the cursor next to it. There you go, and it will do it. There we go. So if you're playing this, guys, don't just put the red cursor straight on the spike ball thinking it's going to work, because it might not. Alright?
All I could see were questions.
But I think the FMV sequence are quite impressive, to be honest. And we're now landing. So now we're in the city, and all we need to do is we need to go to the bar. And we also need to go to another place where you can get credits. We have to solve puzzles. There's a lot of puzzles and riddles in this game as well. So, yeah. So I'll just show you a little bit of the city and then we'll end it there. But if you want to see a full gameplay vid of this, go over to Half Blind Gamer's channel and you'll be able to see the whole thing. because he's great, and he also manages to get fantastic looking footage as well. So that's where we go to get the credits. And the other place that you just saw with the star thing on it, that's the bar. So yeah, it looks really quite impressive, the city. So yeah, we'll leave it there, guys. Thanks a lot for watching this one. I hope you will enjoy the CDI playthroughs I do, as well as the PS1 and other ones I've done and will still be doing in future. Yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll put up another CDI game very soon. If anyone's got a request for a game or anything, let me know.